my second one I'm going to talk to you about is school. So, that may be a reason for more obvious, like you can tell, like for more obvious reasons, school is very stressful, time consuming, very demanding, requires a lot of discipline and organization, etc., etc. So, um, especially in university, like that's when I started really stressing about school and using food to really help me get through it, get through the stress. Um, I mean, it was weird because in high school, when I would stress in high school, because I did, like I stress a lot about everything, and I guess that's like my problem. Like I get worried a lot, and I'm very rarely just calm and totally serene about every aspect that's going on in my life. But school was just such a big thing. Like in high school, though, I didn't. It was weird because every time I was stressed, I wouldn't eat. Like I was the type of person that just didn't have the appetite, couldn't even eat, just wanted to sleep, like sleep it off or cry it off. Um, just anything but eat. Like eating never felt like I never felt like I could turn to food for comfort back then. Um, but I think I really got influenced a lot by people who would say, "Oh, um, I need to binge out. Like I need to binge tonight because so and so pissed me off, or I had such a rough day at work. I'm just gonna eat like a whole slice, like a whole bag of chips, that kind of thing that people say a lot when they're stressed. And I think I really got influenced by that. Like, I mean, even my sister was, I don't know if she ever binged, but she overate a lot. And um, I think I even followed her because just for the fact that I wanted to be like her. It's so weird, like, I don't know. But now, okay, so now that I'm starting school again, I'm really like terrified that I'm just gonna get back into that rut where school is just gonna overwhelm me again, and I'm not gonna be able to control myself, and I'm just gonna keep going to my cupboard and just snacking on every little thing I could find or see. Because a lot of times too, I would use school as an excuse to binge because I'd be like, oh, I have to study late, so I'm gonna keep munching on these peanuts to keep me awake, or this box of cereal, like to help me stay up for the whole night. And um, basically turned into that kind of thing. So that so I guess I'm pretty positive school is a big influence to my binge eating. But again, I don't know if that's the only reason. Um, so my third possible culprit, I would say, is my boyfriend and being in a relationship in general. Um, I love my boyfriend, and I I'm happy to be with him. Of course, every relationship is not perfect, and there's always going to be some kind of conflict between us. But I'm just so glad that we've been able to work it out. But to be honest, like especially early this year, I was really me and him were really stressing out over a problem that I just couldn't get over. And I guess that problem was the fact that he started smoking again, and I hate like just smoking in general. Like I hate the smell, makes me feel nauseous, and I hate the fact that my boyfriend is smoking because At first, he said it was just something that he would do like once, but I mean, I guess that's how they always start, right? It's always just once, and then becomes another time, and until they can't stop, and that became a really huge problem, and I stressed over it a lot because I get really worried about his health and all that stuff, and we fought a lot, and um, I found I used him and the fact that we got into these arguments very often as an excuse for me to binge. There was even a time where when I decided to break up with him because I felt like he was not making my situation any better, if not worse. So I decided that maybe I should just stay away from him and maybe then I could turn my life around. But obviously that wasn't the case because I still continued to binge even after that break. Um, so yeah, and another thing to add is that my boyfriend is very thin, and he just graduated from culinary school, so he is also like a chef. So he loves to eat out, and um, it's really hard to control myself when I can see him being able to just gobble up all this food, um, burgers, um, like any fast food, and not gain a single pound, um, or even sometimes lose weight. It just kills me, and it really sucks. But I've learned to live with it. Um, I mean, he's still trying. I sometimes he tries to make better choices when we eat together, just so that he can be an example to me especially when I'm feeling really weak. Um, so yeah, um, so maybe our problems could be part of the reason for my eating disorder. Um, and I guess the last reason I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to try to keep it short, is just the person that I've been so used to being. Um, I mean, I've always had self-esteem issues, and I've always been very, very self-conscious and worried about what other people think about me. And there was rarely a time in my life where I could just be myself completely and be free and not think about what the other person across the room is like thinking when they look at me. I wish I could be like that, but it's just so difficult, especially now when I'm going through um, this emotional time. And I'm extremely not happy with my body. Like, it makes it even worse, and I don't know. Like, sometimes I think that lack of confidence can also get me down, and as a result cause me like to binge and feel like just worthless, and it's a really sad thing, I think. And I just pray that I I can stop, because I want to be that free girl that can just say what's on her mind, that people can like to be around and feel just, I want to exude that person that I feel like I could be, that confident person I could be. And I don't know what the real reason is, but those are just my ideas, and maybe you guys can give me some feedback or give me a little bit of your stories. But I guess for now I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for listening, and have a good night, okay?